Okay, so I'm going to be going over Bitcoin a little bit. I know I've put out some previous videos about Bitcoin, and this is just something to pique your interest. And if you're involved with Bitcoin, because I am invested into Bitcoin right now, I've been invested since May. Okay, so I feel like May was a good opportunity, but there's still a good opportunity to get into it. I mean, I feel it's going to go up and be big for 2018. A lot of people say it's going to crash. I've heard a lot of conspiracies out there that we're trading it with a different planet. We're trying to bring it over from a different planet. A lot of different things about Bitcoin. Okay, so a lot of people are scared to get into it. Okay, but obviously you wouldn't invest more than 10% of your net worth. I mean, that's just common sense. Okay, so I know there was people on Reddit that invested in it when it was 19,500. You never do that when it spikes up like that. You always wait for the drop. Okay, so that's just investing 101. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a little bit of an overview and what I know about Bitcoin. Okay, that you may not have heard about or known. Okay, so right now it's obviously 14,450. Okay, so now would be a good time, if you're financially, stable and you have money to do this, now would be a good time to invest into Bitcoin. Okay, so and I'm gonna go over some of these things. Like obviously the top ones, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash actually just came out, and then Ethereum and Litecoin. These were always on Coinbase. Coinbase is the most popular, exchange. Okay, or that's out there right now. It's user friendly. Okay, so but what you may not have known about Bitcoin. Okay, so there's obviously more cryptocurrencies out there that a lot of people don't know about. Okay, like for instance, obviously Bitcoin is not going to be overtaken anytime soon. Okay, I don't see that happening. But if you didn't know, there's other ones out there like Ripple. This one came from the very bottom. IOTA, Cardano. Okay, so some of these have potential to actually do better than Bitcoin because let me explain. Okay, so Bitcoin eventually it's going to hit a plateau, okay, where it's not going to keep going up. Okay, so people are going to invest in it, and it's going to hit that plateau, whereas some of these other ones, these undervalued cryptocurrencies, have potential to still rise. Okay, so that's something just to pique your interest if you're involved in Bitcoin. And the way you would trade some of these other cryptocurrencies, it wouldn't be on Coinbase. Okay, and if people are interested in this, I might go into detail more about this, but I'm just giving an overview and make another video about it and how to go about doing this. But if you're interested in getting into some of these other cryptocurrencies, okay, that have a lot of potential to go up, okay, you would do something, and you would open an account at gdax.com. Okay, this would be the second thing I would do because GDAX has less fees. Okay, Coinbase just raised their fees, and that's another thing. Like the conspirators are saying that it's gonna burst and stuff like that. Well, I don't know if you want to call them conspiracies. The experts are saying that it's gonna burst. Okay, the conspiracies are saying that it's coming from a different planet, but the experts are saying it's gonna burst. Okay, so. But what I don't understand is why would they raise the fees at Coinbase? Okay, if they knew it was gonna crash, why would they be raising the fees? It's obvious because there's a demand to buy Bitcoin right now. So that's why I don't see this falling anytime soon. Okay, so but if you are trading it, to get rid of these fees that are so expensive, you would move over to GDAX. Okay, this is when you've gotten more experience doing this. You would move over to a site like GDAX, and this is a little bit more of a advanced method. Okay, so this is not where you're going to trade these cryptocurrencies, these other cryptocurrencies like Cardano and Ripple, these ones that are starting to take off. Okay, this is just to get you off of Coinbase. Okay, That's just to get you off of Coinbase and get you less fees, okay? So basically, GDAX and Coinbase are the exact same thing. The only difference is you can see the candles, all the candles and stuff like that, whether it's bullish, bearish, just a little bit more advanced techniques, okay? Just like if you're trading a foreign exchange or a stock market, okay? So, and there's going to be less fees, but very similar to Coinbase. Now, if you're trying to trade these other types of cryptocurrencies, okay, that are coming out of nowhere, that's where you would have to open up a Binance account, okay, from Binance.com, and that's where you can trade these other alt cryptocurrencies, like alternative cryptocurrencies, okay. So that's where you would trade this, and I'm not going to go into detail. I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to give you the overview of everything. If you're interested, maybe you'll figure it out yourself, but if not, then I'll go ahead and make another video sometime in the future. But that is where you would trade these other cryptocurrencies, okay? So what you would do is you would buy Bitcoin on either Coinbase and then transfer it over to this Binance account, and then that's how you would be trading, holding onto cryptocurrencies, okay? And that is the same exact thing like Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ethereum. The only thing is, the reason, this is a very user-friendly site, and most of these have been here. These were the top four. These are the top four basically that everyone's talking about, okay? No one's really talking about these other cryptocurrencies out there that have, huge potential to go up, okay? So let's see. Okay, so I went over that. I went over Binance, okay? GDAX. Okay, so the last thing that I want to talk about before I end this video here, okay, is Hashflare. Now, this is more of a stable, everyday type of, making consistent money, okay, if you're going to be trading cryptocurrencies. Now, this is something that I just recently found out about, and I did not know you can actually do this. Okay, so I'm going to go over this a little bit, so bear with me because I'm still unfamiliar about this certain aspect of it, okay? So Hashflare. Okay, so think of it like this. You can cloud mine. They call it cloud mining for Bitcoin, okay? So think of those people that go on the beach, right? And they have the metal detectors. This is the best example I could think of. They have the metal detectors and they're trying to find stuff on the beach, right? Well, in the digital currency age, like cryptocurrency, you can basically do that for cryptocurrency, new cryptocurrency, okay? That's unfound. So obviously your profit would always be a positive, okay? So there might be an abundance right now of it, but then later on as you go, during, in terms of lifetime, it would diminish, okay? So your profit would be substantial now, but then over time it would start to diminish because there's less and less. It's like, you're mining for gold or something like that. So it's the same exact thing, okay? So what this service is, Hashflare, it's basically a service where you would pay somebody, and this is not something that I have gotten into, okay? I'm still dealing with the GDAX and the basic, I'm holding my cryptocurrency, okay? But, there are people out there that are doing this stuff, okay? And they're making a lot of money consistently, day to day, because they give you a projection of what you're going to make daily, weekly, yearly, and monthly, okay? So this site, you would basically pay a service. It's like a service, and you would buy. They call it Hashflare, THS, I believe, and they would mine for you. Okay, so you wouldn't have to do anything. They would mine the Bitcoin for you, and you would just know your projections, yearly and weekly, monthly, and daily. Okay, so instead of getting all the equipment, yourself and mining, buying all the network adapters, or whatever hard drives you need. Okay, you would have this service do it for you, and they would pay you daily for what you have mined, and the more money you've invested in it, they would give you more hash flare. Okay, which is more power. They, with this lightning symbol here, they would give you like more power. Think of it like a video game, like Clash of Clans or something. The stuff that we're doing now is so advanced, and this was just something that I just found out about. Okay, so that's just basically a little overview of what this site is. Hash flare. Okay, I do see some people on YouTube that are doing this stuff, and they're showing their profits and they're making a consistent profit. Okay, but I don't know how this is gonna hold up over time, or giving, because to get into something like this, you need a lot of money. I'm talking like 20 to 30,000 to actually get a consistent profit, a consistent income. Like I'm talking like 500 to $1,000, maybe weekly, to mine this type of these type of cryptocurrencies. Sure, you can spend a lot less, but that's not going to make a consistent. You might make a couple of dollars, daily. Whereas some of these other people that are investing like 20 to 30,000, they're making like, I'm talking like $300 daily, for investing like 20 to 30,000. So, that's a big risk, whether you're wanting to get into this. Okay, so just wanted to go over this a little bit and talk about it, something to pique your interest. And that's about it for this video. So thanks for watching my videos. I'll be back with some more if you guys are interested. So comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.